1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so here we are on our next day. I've left Bratislava this morning and I'm on my way to Krakow in Poland for country number 11. Okay, well that was BBC Tees, so they want to talk to me on air. How exciting is that? Apparently my adventure is capturing some people's imagination back home. I had a tweet from Harry Gratian, which is quite cool, and Simon Calder, the travel expert of the UK, he's tweeted me back. So yeah, that's good. So hopefully we can get a bit of profile for the electric vehicle as we're travelling around. Go EV. So yeah, fab. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop to the loo and then I'm going to set off for the next stage, going to Katowice, charge it up, and then it's about 80 kilometers to Krakow, so that's easy. I'll say easy peasy. Go on, what the hell. It's easy peasy. I'll just charge the bad boy up for, well, I can get it 80%, and that means I can get there and back. I don't even need to charge because there's no chargers that far over in Krakow. So yeah, so we're all set up. I can watch Poland in Poland, and then we'll see how we go. Anything else to report? It is damn hot here. What did I say? It's 25 degrees. As you can probably hear, the fan is going 9 to the dozen. So apologies to all you 2.0 Leafs without your cooling system, but you definitely need it this time of year. I wonder if that's true actually. I wonder if in hotter countries it kicks in even sooner, that it won't, it's not just the longer journeys. If it was 30 degrees, would the Leaf thing still charge? It's a good point. I wonder. Anything else to report? Oh yeah, one downside, I've left my power bank in the hotel I just left, which is just brilliant. I was doing really well. I was keeping out of the way of all of the, managing to bring everything with me, but I've forgotten something. Anyway, see, again, just so you're aware, the sheer space in this boot is just fantastic. You can put your world in there. I won't show you the front one. I've got gifts for the family. Hello family. I'll be home soon, don't worry. Ish. Anyway, right, I better go. So I better tweet the world that I'm going to be on BBC Tees, and the world awaits. Oh, I'm going to try and get a suntan. Operation Suntan has to take effect. Right, anyway, I'll speak to you later. Bye.
I'm pro for legalising. So, Michael, do you do the Darlow FC fans commentaries?
Yes.
I can't understand why tobacco is lit.
Yes, I do.
So you're a Darlow fan then?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Has no benefit. Someone has to be able to follow
so you'll have to be to do that job, I promise you.
I recognise your voice. I work on sport. People that.
Oh, right. Oh, all right.
We've also been talking as well about. So, yeah, I've heard your commentaries every now and then. So it's good to put a name to a voice. Mike will be with you in just a second. All right.
No worries, mate. No worries.
It's an unbelievable waste of public money. Is this what the council tax rise is paying for? As a charity fundraiser, says Amy, getting these events sponsored isn't difficult if you ask. So we've been talking about people enjoying the World Cup, particularly last night, that first England match. However, the next person we're going to talk to is doing things slightly differently. As part of a European road trip, Michael Canfield from North Yorkshire has come up with a route which means you can watch each team's match from their home country. And he's driving. And today he's going to be watching Poland's match against Senegal in Krakow. And he's attempting to do all of this in an electric car. Michael, hopefully, joins us live now from the Czech Republic. Michael, where are you?
Ah, hello, Mike. Well, I'm not in the Czech Republic anymore. I'm actually on the A1 in Poland, in Katowice.
Right. So why are you making your life so difficult for yourself and driving in an electric car?
Well, I'm a bit of a fan of electric cars, and I had the stars aligned, and I managed to have this break between jobs, and I thought the World Cup is a perfect opportunity. I can try all the different chargers around Europe, and I've created this little blog thing on YouTube, and I just thought I can share the experiences of trying to find chargers, and obviously get to go to, I'm up to number 11 countries so far that I've visited. But the thing is, I get to go to watch games when they're playing, because Russia just seemed a little bit of a slightly dodgy one. Although I've got good news, I'm actually going to get to Russia to watch a game.
Right, okay. And are you managing to get charged up okay when you need to?
Yeah, absolutely. I've never got below 10%. My map tells me exactly where all the charges are. It's seamless. It's absolutely amazing. There was one slightly dodgy bit in Slovenia where I cut the fuel cap, as you would call it, in normal cars. It wouldn't open, so that was a bit scary for a minute. But apart from that, no, it's been an absolute dream.
Right. So which matches are you going to catch? one or two matches today?
Well, I've got a friend in Krakow, however you pronounce it. So I'm going to do Poland in Poland. I did Croatia in Zagreb. That was they took over the whole market square, and it was proper rowdy. It was really good experience. But it just hanging out with the Croatians, it just yeah, amazing experience to do. So I'm hoping in Krakow they'll do something similar.
Right. So where did you watch the England match last night then?
Well, that was in Bratislava, which I've never particularly heard of before. But for your geography questions, if you want to add more to your question scenario, that is in Slovakia, which is east of Austria. It's very near to Vienna, if that helps. I'm definitely learning my geography on this trip, that's for sure.
Yeah,
but
what did you make of that England performance last night then?
Well, it was, I mean, my hopes are not particularly high. I like Gareth Southgate, I'm not sure, but they played really well. The first half, they got about them. It was very impressive, I've got to say. And then even with the madness with the penalty and what have you, brilliant. Got to keep feet on the ground.
Yeah, but how far do you think we can get?
Well, we can but hope. I'm hoping we'll get. I mean, quarters is the obvious one, but I think we'll definitely get out of the group. It just depends how the land lies with who we get out in the second. I think we get somebody rubbish in the second round or something, don't we? I can't remember. Quarters.
So yeah, it's a quarters. So you've got another 3 weeks of driving to go then. How many miles do you reckon you'll clock up in total?
Well, I did some stats before he came on. I've done about 2,500 miles so far. And just to give you an idea, I've used 400 kilowatts of electricity, which is about a month and a half of a house, to charge me around. All for free, I hasten to add, thanks to these charging points. But I'm probably going to do maybe another couple of thousand, because I'm going to do a circle around Denmark and Sweden, because they're going to be home in the second week of the second round of the group game. So hopefully I'll be able to celebrate with the Danish and the Swedish fans. Although I was watching with Swedish fans yesterday.
Well, Michael, you're doing a tremendous thing. I hope your battery stays topped up. And good to talk to you. Michael Canfield then from North Yorkshire, who's doing a European road trip to coincide with the World Cup. Tremendous stuff. What about his battery going flat?
That was great. Thanks very much for that, Michael, and enjoy the rest of your trip, mate.
Cheers. Brilliant. Thanks for that.
Cheers now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm famous. They seem to be amazed by that one.
Throttle drills at the home of
Prawo Niemane w tym sezonie imponujący. Ale w reprezentacji w drodze do tych finałów tylko 2 gole. A teraz Jan.
Przejmujemy piłkę. Tak, to jest ważny moment, żeby w tej środkowej strefie boiska wygrać te pojedynki.
Rosiński ruszył Rybus, ale nie zagrał mu w tempo. Kamil. Pokazuje Robert Lewandowski, jest Zieliński. Atakowany przez wracającego Diouf'a.
Okay, so here we are in Krakow. Krakow City, and this is Gregor. Hello, Gregor.
Hello, Mike.
This is my guide and my old friend from London. He's showing me the sights of Krakow. Look at this. The famous square. So we're going to quickly find a pint of somewhere to watch the second half, because the other place was absolutely rammed. This is one beautiful city you're living here, Greg. It has to be said. Have you done an interview on TVs before?
Not really.
Not really. I've still got a chess set I bought when I came here last time. Yes. Is this just full of tourists all the time? Or is this mostly the locals?
No, it's actually quite empty now because of the game. Normally you can't just win fast food.
What team's that? Are they Mexican? There's definitely some sights to behold. Right, we'll put it off. We're going to go and have a beer. Over and out. Okay, so here we are. I'm in Krakow, and I thought I'd just show you a couple of things on here. So one of the things that's fabulously useful on the Tesla is the ability to set the air conditioning remotely. So as a Leaf owner, absolutely love that feature. So when you plug in and it's cold in the morning, your car's all nicely defrosted, and I'm still amazed that I've met Leaf owners who don't use it. It's a fantastic feature, and I'd recommend it to anybody. But Tesla being Tesla, they take it up a notch. So the difference with this one is as you can see, I'm not plugged into anything, so anywhere I am, I can use it. So here is your example, as it was yesterday. Car was 40 degrees inside, so if I look onto my app, which you probably can't see, see if I can turn that up a bit. You can see, so I can tune my climate, which is 33, and I can turn it on. So what that then means is I can turn it to 20, and what that then means is the car will switch on and the blowers will kick into play. Oh, let's not go too close to it because that might confuse it. So in theory, when I get to my car, it's all nice and already pre-cooled. So in England, it's usually the other way around, where you want it to warm up and defrost before you get into it. But occasionally, and our brothers in Europe, they get a bit more sunshine and they want to have it cooled for us to get into it. So highly recommend it, very good app. The function of switching on air conditioning. That's it for now. See you next time. Oh, and remember to like and subscribe. I've got to start saying that now, haven't I?